And what's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. Magic Mirror, tell me today. Are all my friends ready for some fun and play? I see Michelle in Oregon, first one in the room, and Ramona A. in North Carolina, welcome. Good to see you, Robert Hunt, and Diane Lee's in London, welcome. Good to see you, Rouge Jones, welcome, and Michelle K, welcome. Robert Hunt asks, is it warm enough? It's winter. It's supposed to be cold. It's warm enough. Good to see you, Nadine Smith, welcome. Good to see you there, Diana Lee and Ramona. Good to see you there, Diana Lee and Michelle. Good to see you there, Dave in the great state of Georgia, welcome. And Dave Jeffries is tuning on in Niagara Falls. All the Daves these are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Kids in the Hall skit. Good to see you there, Adriana. Happy Monday. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. Welcome. Stephanie Gray, I never work on Mondays, but I should have a good bicycle tour this weekend. But good to see you there, Sandra. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Good to see you there, Brian Bell, Darlene. Welcome. Good to see you, ABX Girl. Good to see you, The Curious Raven. Do you like this backdrop? I'm going to show you some more of it. Good to see you, Oleg Zignievev. Welcome. Good to see you, Sebastian Echkavera. Welcome. Good to see you, James Tannehill out there in Los Angeles. Welcome. Good to see you there, Claudia Olementary. Welcome. Good to see you, Professor Enrique. Good to see you. You missed the music. It's all good. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to the Upper East Side, where me and the Duchess just had a quick snack, a quick bite to eat here at Eat Pretty. I recommend this place. Good to see everybody. Let's warm up. It's cold, so it's time. It's time. CB Earth Day. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. We got at least 50 people, so that means we could start walking around. We're going to do Central Park. We're going to do Central Park today. We're going to walk the park. Look at this. Look at this place. This place is so cool. Look at this. And you got the big teddy bear over there showing his age. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. Good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. Nobody's going to bother me on the stream today because I'm walking with the Duchess. And she's looking hot. Like my hat, Diana. Appreciate it. Keeps me warm. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. Suffice the signal lasts. We're on the Upper East Side today. This is where we're starting from. But yes, very romantic restaurant. Jot down the name, Darlene. Eat Pretty on just off the corner of York Avenue and 83rd Street. So I recommend you go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and you walk 4 blocks over, or 5 blocks over, and then you go over to Eat Pretty. Grab yourself a coffee, a cookie, and maybe a bagel sandwich. And a pretty hot chocolate, that's right. Good to see you, Lee, welcome. Can you hear the heels? Her outfit is very cute. I will show off the outfit. Maybe we'll show it off now. Might as well. Maybe in a little bit. The Duchess is looking hot. She's always looking good, though. Good to see you there. It's going great, Nicolas. It's going good there. Colleen, good to see you, Colleen. Yes, we are out here having a little Upper East Side excursion today. There's some cool art that we're going to check out tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow evening because the art installation utilizes lights. So I think tomorrow we're going to see the art and then walk over the newly lit Brooklyn Bridge at night. So change it up for y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow morning it's going to be very cold here in New York. The real field temperature in the morning is going to be like 15. Oleg asks, how's the ankle doing? It's doing good. It's doing good. I'm pretty sure I twisted my ankle Saturday. So I took yesterday very easy. Look at this little rambunctious little guy. He wants to say hi to the Amazon man. Are they delivering his puppy snacks? Good to see you, Sean. Good to see you, Sean. Bagels and Walks fame. Good to see you, Sean. Everyone follow Bagels and Walks. A great live streamer and content creator from right here in the Upper East Side. Good to see you, Sean. Good to see you, Griff, in Vancouver, Canada. Welcome. Good to see you, Neboul, in the south of France. Welcome. Everyone, check out Neboul's channel. A great live streamer from the south of France. But it is not that bad of a day. Not that bad of a day today. Could be colder. Could be colder. It is winter after all. But hey, gotta get outside. Kazuo Fazzini, welcome. He was outside in the rain. Yeah, photos from around New York. And that's the other reason why I didn't live stream yesterday. It was a very heavy drizzle yesterday. It was just, yesterday. It was not very nice to be outside yesterday. Yeah, we're in Sean's territory. Yeah. Good to see you there. Lisa, UK girl, welcome. Good to see y'all. Today on this, already into Monday. I should have titled this video, The Last Monday of January 2024. Doesn't feel like it though, right? Yeah. Doesn't feel like it. Later on this week, it is going to moderate into the 40s. So it's going to get a little warm again. Good to see you, Phyllis. 2284, welcome. Don't worry about the equipment. We're only doing 2 hours, about 2 hours today. Neboul did have another great stream. Absolutely. That's why you want to check out Neboul's channel. Yeah, it feels like January 45th. You know what Strawberry feels with all this cloudiness and dreariness? It does feel like January 45th. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is First Avenue, everybody. As we cross First Avenue, we're going west along 83rd Street at the moment. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on Saturday I twisted my ankle on one of them sidewalks that we were walking. But next year, for next year's Iditarod, I'm definitely going to cover that event on a bicycle. Because that event did go, I think, 10 hours. The event didn't finish until 11 o'clock at night, Saturday night. And there was no way I was going to like drink and then travel, then drink some more and travel. That was not going to happen. But anyway, we were hanging out with the winners of what was it again? The most creative designed, the winners of the most creative design. That was Orcapie Whale Street. The winners were, of course, the Pimp My Gimp chariot. So, yeah. But don't miss next Sunday's flower parade. There you go. Neboul, that sounds fun. Good to see you there, Reza. Man, the idiots were crazy. It was a fun event. Oh, the Duchess's mom watches Neboul's channel. She likes watching Neboul's channel. Good to see you, Xander. I hope you're having a great Monday. But look at that. The Duchess's mom watches Neboul's channel. That is the seal of approval right there. That's how you know Neboul has a good channel. The Duchess's mom watches you. Did you like the Gimps? I think the Gimps were the most popular on the stream also. Everybody likes seeing those. Hey, we're in those idiot city goofballs. This is why you guys subscribe to me. Get to see cool stuff like that. On this January 29th, 2024, it is 1:20 in the afternoon. Making our way to Central Park. Second Avenue, home of the Second Avenue subway. I remember when they were building the Second Avenue subway, how Second Avenue was all destroyed and messed up for like 10 years. That was fun. That was fun times. Right? Looks good, right? Yeah.
See, the Duchess is going to get all the attention today as we walk around. She's going to get all the attention. She's a lady. Good to see you there, Restaurant Soldier. Welcome. She's a construction worker's dream, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the show, everybody. But yeah, we had fun Saturday. I wish I could have stayed there longer. Todd Scott asks, what was for lunch? We went to Fresh & Company, and the Duchess had a tuna fish sandwich. I had a chicken and mozzarella sandwich. And then we had a little sweet treat at Eat Pretty. The Duchess had the Cookie Monster cookie, and I had the cookies and cream cookie. And now we got to walk it off for all of you guys here on the internet. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Good to see you, Leela, down there in Georgia. You'll see her eventually. When we get to the park, I'll find somewhere beautiful to show up the Duchess. But today's secret color is pink. In honor of the singer, right? Oh, they still got a Christmas tree out. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Her manicure is always on point. Strawberry. Yeah, no, Adriana, cookies and cream cookie. Delicious. Good to see you, Figments. Welcome to the Upper East Side. Good to see you, Anne. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your favorite color, pink and mint. It's a nice little combo. Pink and mint. 3rd Avenue. We are approaching right now. 3rd Avenue. No, Neil. 86th Street's a two-way street. This is 83rd Street. Mems the Tobe, good to see you. We are on 83rd Street. We took the train to 86th Street. Took the, what was it, the 4 or the 5 to 86th Street. We went to some cool pop-up store that was curated by Nikki Hilton, right? It was curated by her. An incredible bed made of plush animals. It was really cool. And it had a couple other little photo ops in there. Oh no, what happened with Ange? Is Ange okay? I hope she didn't hurt herself. Positive thoughts to Ange and Joe. Okay, so yes, there was an eagle headed towards the Hudson. The ducks are visiting the reservoir, and the owls are near the conservatory garden. Nice. Yeah, it's incredible that we're getting a bald eagle on the regular coming to Central Park now. It's only a matter of time before American bald eagles become a regular feature here in New York City. It's all good, Neil. It's all good. But yes, 86th Street's a two-way street. We're on a one-way street at the moment. Oh no, Angie's son had a health scare. Okay. Well, hopefully Angie's son comes through it fine. But positive thoughts and love to our good friend Ange. Sorry, headphone viewers. Good to see a Land Rover. Welcome. Coming up to the old luncheonette here. There's a line to go to the luncheonette. Look at that. Good to see you, Sally Sipico. Welcome. Who else do we have here? Good to see you, Emily Gangadine. Welcome. Look at that. They got a line to get in there. That's how you know it's good. Salud. Salud, Leela. Thank you so much, Edwardson Toledo. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Salud. Ooh, that's a fancy car right there. Look at that. Wow. Hey. They got the money. It's a Maybach. Nice. You don't see too many of those. As we impatiently wait to cross Lexington Avenue. Here we go. Yeah, 95 years, Neil. You can get an egg cream in there. You can get an egg cream, and they have Coca-Cola, fountain Coca-Cola. That's how you know it's good. I highly recommend that place. I used to go to that place all the time. Good to see you, Annette. Welcome. A Maybach is a cool car. Absolutely. All right. Everyone's walking their dogs. Saw a lot of dogs while hanging out here today. Old timey. Yes, the Lexington Candy Shop. That's right, ABX girl. The Lexington Candy Shop. Yeah, they got vintage Coke bottles in the window. I think they got vintage Coke bottles from all around the world, right? Never had an egg cream, Phyllis? Well, what it basically is seltzer and with a little bit of milk and chocolate syrup. So you can make one at home. They're pretty good. Yeah, I heard about that, ABX girl. Yeah, Maybach's being built by Mercedes-Benz. Fancy cars. How's the weather today? Cloudy and chilly. Cloudy and chilly. But nothing too crazy. Tomorrow morning it's going to be really cold. So 84. It's the next one up. Yeah, next one up. We're one block. Well, should we show them it? Let's show them it. Why not? Let's go up here because we're just down the block from the apartment building used in the opening for The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple TV show, not the movie. In the movie, they live on Morningside Drive on the far west side. And I think the scaffolding is still up. Yeah, the scaffolding is still up. Exactly, photos. You got to use legit seltzer. Exactly. Well, Hal's seltzer is pretty good if you can find it. So this is 84th Street here. Now, if we go like 2 blocks to the right, that's the Jefferson's apartment building. But coming up, right down here, is going to be The Odd Couple. Ancient sites, maybe. I don't know. Good to see you, Edwardson, and good to see you there, RJ, out there in Colorado. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you gotta get really... I forgot the name of the real hardcore Jewish seltzer. It's really, really strong. Here's 85. And this is it right here, 1009. This is your, or is the next one down? No, it's the next one down. It is the next one down. 1055, 1055. Or it's the 1035, 1035, right? Yeah, it's 1035. So Jefferson's is on 84th. Yeah, it's 1050. Is that 35 or 55? I'm blind. It's 35. Yep, this is it. Manischewitz, that's alcohol. Ethan G cannot wait for the new Lunar New Year. Awesome. We might cover some Lunar New Year festivities. Here's the Odd Couple apartment building right here. This is it. Right here. This is it. This is where they come out and stand out in front. Right here. And I don't have I wish I had the picture ready to go. I don't have the picture ready to go to show you guys. But can you hear this steam? There you go. Legit seltzer. Brooklyn Seltzer Boys. Those are really good. Those are really, really good.
Okay, I'll see you.
All right, we'll go down 86th Street for a little bit here. For a little spell. But yeah, there's the Odd Couple apartment building. Right there. Also, Bertie Mainoff lives not that far from here. And anyway, good to see Arjun Aloha. Welcome. We're making our way to Central Park right now. This morning I had a iced coffee with less ice in it from Dunkin' Donuts. Leo, you'd love to live here on the Upper East Side? It's okay. I recommend the Upper West Side. RJ says that he remembers when Seltzer truck came down 169th Street in Flushing, Queens when he was very young. Yeah. The Seltzer man used to come down the streets. Now, in my time, I think I'm the last generation to remember. Is it 1049? Oh, okay, it's 1049. Whoops. Wrong building. It's further up. Oh, well. Thank you so much, John. Thanks for the correction. It's 1049. Whoops. I'm off by a few blocks. That was not the Odd Couple building. Thank you so much, John. Good to see you, Coaster Kid. Welcome. Ah, well, we're going to go down 86th Street regardless now. Yeah, Giuliani, I believe he was a little bit further south from here. I think Giuliani was over on 79th Street or something like that. Rodney, out there in Los Angeles. Yeah, Leela, I would rather live along the High Line than the Upper East Side. That's right. Who loves you, baby? Yeah, I think Rudy is now living in Midtown somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. I'll still admit, Giuliani, he was a great mayor. He was a good one. One of my more favorite mayors. Not my favorite mayor of all time. My favorite mayor of all time, I did not get to experience personally, and that would be the great Al Smith. Al Smith. He almost lives on the street. He owes a lot of people money, and yeah, the mighty have fallen. As we get ready to cross Madison Avenue here. I feel bad for the guy, I ain't gonna lie. I feel legitimately bad for the guy. But this is why you gotta tell your kids, don't lie, can't be fibbing. No fibbing. Привет to my Russian viewers. Can't read your name, but good to see you. Is that Andrew? Right, am I reading that correctly? Good to see you. Yes, we do. We do have Giuliani to blame for the new Times Square. Remember, John, when they came out with those that signage? The new Times Square. 1995, they came out with that. The new Times Square, now featuring Disney. Ed Koch has some great jokes, but of course my favorite Ed Koch line was, "How am I doing? How am I doing?" Ed Koch, he inherited a city that was really falling apart, and he did do some great strides in turning it around. And then Mayor Dinkins, I wasn't a big fan of Mayor Dinkins, but good to see you, Mish. I'm not a big fan of David Dinkins for probably one main reason. It's the whole US Open Billie Jean King Tennis Center, turning Flushing Meadows Corona Park into a parking lot during the US Open. That stinks to him. Ooh, the new gallery. Yay. The new gallery is one of the last mansions along Millionaires Row. And it's a lovely, lovely art gallery. Highly recommend checking it out. All right, we're on 86th Street now and 5th Avenue. Across the street is, of course, our Central Park. Hey, you still want to go to that bathroom? No? All right, so then we shall go north. So we're gonna hang the right. Ah, yes, the Museum Mile, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we have lots of great museums along the way here. That's true. Dinkins is known for the Crown Heights riots. That's true. That was kind of nuts. Good to see you, Jack. It would help Rudy if he... You know, Jack, I keep on hearing about that. Is Rudy Giuliani really like a really crazy lush now? Drinking a pint of scotch every day? Bloody hell. Well, ABX Girl, I think the ferries are very popular, but they're subsidized a little bit too much. Exactly, Belmar Beagle. Good to see you. Oh, yes. I'm the great grifter. I never pay my lawyers that I hire. Good to see you, one Chris. Marsha Johnson, good to see you. The new gallery is great. Absolutely. Right, hey, did we all forget about de Blasio? I like de Blasio. I know it's a very unpopular opinion. I remember when de Blasio was a lowly city council member. I remember having a couple of rallies trying to get City Bike into town, and de Blasio was there. Between me making a face and you all in pink, my love, the tourists don't know how to react. To our right-hand side, one of my favorite buildings in all of New York City, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright in 1954, the Solomon Guggenheim Museum is right there. The main gallery is on a spiral ramp. So here's the trick. You take the elevator to the top floor, and then you walk down the spiral ramp. You won't get tired, and you won't miss a bit of art. Yeah, photos. It's weird photos. Wouldn't being mayor do that to you? Yes, it will, Jack. Yes, yes indeed. Ooh, look at the pigeons fly. And the dogs want a piece of the pigeons. We're going to enter the park here at 90th Street. And from there we'll begin to make our way south along the east side of the park. Current weather conditions across the river in Brooklyn are is the weather going to even come up? There it is. 39 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the north at 10 miles an hour. Relative humidity of 74%. Good to see you, Mr. Viking. Mr. and Mrs. Viking up there in Liverpool. Enjoy a pint for me, please. Feed the pigeons, feed the birds. Tap it's a bag. Tap it's a bag. Am I giving you great memories there, Marcia? That is my job. Bonjour, bienvenue. Bonjour, Lawrence, bienvenue. Across the street, the Cooper Hewitt Museum of Architecture and Design, part of the Smithsonian Design Museum Institute. That is where Andrew Carnegie used to live. Very modest house here on Millionaires Row. But now we shall now enter the park. Wow, John, 63 degrees in Florida. Awesome, enjoy it. 63 degrees sounds like warm. And we'll stay here. Since you're wearing the nice boots, my love, we're gonna stay here on the main drive here. Ooh, the church on the right, the church now on our left, is the Church of Heavenly Rest. There you go. I always forget the name of that. And then here's a statue of Fred Lebow. Thanks to Fred Lebow, we have our New York City Marathon. Beach bum, good to see you, welcome. We are now sauntering through Central Park. Kind of hard to imagine, but all of this is not real. It's all nature staged managed. Designed by Frederick Laura Olmsted. He's an American-born landscape architect. Calvert Vaux, British-born architect. Frederick Laura Olmsted, he directs the trees, as I like to say, here in the park, and Calvert Vaux designs a lot of the infrastructure and some of the bridges and buildings here in the park. If you want to build Central Park in your hometown, you can. All of the instructions are here on the internet. All you need is 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipe, 58 miles of pedestrian pathways, 11.5 million cartloads of topsoil. We use 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock here in the park. The glacier rock, Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan, the only natural feature that predates the park. Did you hear what that lady said? She went ill. She went ill. Ill. Anyway, Big Juice, good to see you. And Bat Lady, welcome. And yes, ironically, Fred Lebow did die of a heart attack while jogging. He lived to be in his 80s, if I'm not mistaken, and he is a survivor of the Holocaust. There was the Fred Lebow run yesterday here in Central Park in honor of him. It's a half marathon. They ran 13 miles yesterday in the rain. Imagine a mini Central Park in the countryside. Yeah, imagine that. I mean, if I was like a billionaire, I will get 843 acres of space and rebuild Central Park just for myself. Yeah, you can buy those items on Amazon. Yeah. Keith, good to see you. I'm doing great today. Had a lovely lunch, walking with an absolutely gorgeous woman in the greatest park in the whole world. I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man. Did you see the run yesterday, Sean? Yeah. A lot of people partake in that Fred Lebow run. A lot of people. I think it was 11,000 ran yesterday or something like that. A lot of people running that race. Of course, the original New York City Marathon course was Central Park. It did 4 laps around the park. So now we're seeing the new gallery just from inside the park here. Bat Lady, in a few weeks, we will be here when all the trees are blossoming and blooming. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. On a bicycle built for two. It's not romantic as you think it is, guys. Believe me. Especially riding over the Brooklyn Bridge. It's not that romantic. Daisy. Oh, you've been watching my old videos, Arjan? It wasn't 11,000 yesterday? How many people ran yesterday? I don't know. A lot of people running that Fred Lebow run. Oh, there you go, 4,000. Whoops. Thanks for correcting me there, photos from around New York. Thanks for the correction. As the Duchess greets all the dogs. The lover of dogs that are not hers. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer. Welcome. Yes, indeed, ABX Trail. Yeah, the Fred LeBeau run is a requirement, one of the prerequisites to run in the New York City Marathon. Correct. Am I going to watch that new Richard Simmons movie? I don't have Netflix, so probably not. When it comes out on Tubi, we'll probably watch it. And by the way, Gravesend season 2 is now available on Tubi for free. So if you spent $27 on it, thanks for William DeMay. I would like to say thank you for spending $27 on it. But now you can watch it for free with advertisements. I mentioned Tubi, or Tubi, as some people like to call it. The Easy Riders checking on in out there in Los Angeles. Welcome. We're now just behind the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Central Park has over 27,000 trees. The Metropolitan Museum of Art has over 30,000 pieces of art. E-Bike Mike, good to see you. Good to see you, Liz. Aloha. Yes, tandem bikes are tough to ride. There's always one person's doing more work than the other. So. Kind of a chill day here in the park. Nice and relaxing out here today. Yeah, tandems are not as romantic as some people claim to be. All right, we are gonna hang the right. Gonna get off the main drive here. Begin to walk the pathways here. Again, we're going to make our way south along the east side of the park today. If we go straight off in that direction there, that's the Great Lawn. Is Central Park big enough to race a marathon? We used to have a New York City Marathon here. They used to do 4 laps of the park, beginning in 1975. But good to see everybody. Welcome into the show. Now, just behind the statue of Alexander Hamilton, right over there, and then right over here to our right-hand side, the Great Lawn. The Great Lawn used to be the receiving reservoir for the Croton Aqueduct System, the city's first source of fresh drinking water, built in between 1811, 1812, 1815. In the 1920s, they began turning this into the Great Lawn, a completely engineered landscape. Yeah, Central Park's a tough course. It's hilly. Yeah, people usually think like Central Park is flat. It's not. Central Park is hilly. Mark Freeman, good to see you. Welcome. Off in the distance, you may see an obelisk. That is Cleopatra's Needle. Cleopatra's Needle, a gift from the Egyptian government to the city of New York, brought over here in the 1880s. We thought we lost this obelisk at sea when it was journeying over here. It used to be in Heliopolis, just outside of Alexandria. Its sister obelisk, which is the same size, same width, is on the banks of the Thames River in London. And the mother obelisk, which is like double the height, double the width, that's on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. The oldest object in any New York City park, again, created in 1450 BC in honor of King Ramses III. So thus it has nothing to do with Cleopatra. It actually was created about 1300 years after Cleopatra. Iona, welcome. Welcome on into the show. Cliff Padilla over here in Brooklyn, welcome. Well, there it is, Cleopatra's Needle, right there. Supposedly there is a time capsule directly underneath the obelisk, so if you want to see the time capsule, you gotta take down the obelisk. Yes, indeed. But good to see everybody. Tomorrow we'll have a fun evening adventure. There's a cool piece of art that has been unveiled today. It's going to be unveiled tonight here in Manhattan. We're going to check that out tomorrow. And then also we'll end up on the Brooklyn Bridge and take a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge in the evening to see the new lighting setup. So tomorrow an evening excursion here in New York City. Yeah, the blossoms around the lawn. Oh, really? There have been some winter cherry blossoms around the Great Lawn? Wow. The trees are confused, ladies and gentlemen. The trees are confused. It's going to get really cold tonight and tomorrow morning, but then it's going to moderate as we get closer to next weekend. As we get ready to walk underneath the gray wake arch. Good to see you, Activity 79 out there in Sweden. Welcome. Costs $84 million a year to maintain Central Park, and over 300 horticulturists maintain Central Park throughout the year. Can we get 250 likes? That'll be fantastic. I think she thinks the camera's turned around on me. That's why she's reacting now. Good to see you, Jack of Major's Minis. Welcome. Yeah, we haven't had the sun here in New York in, what is it, 6 days now? A week? Yeah, a week, 7 days. I missed the sun. Hopefully it'll come back out tomorrow.
Maybe today.
Or maybe today. Caremax, good to see you. Welcome. We're now on the southern end. On the southern end of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I must have good legs. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to walk around New York. You know, this is the majority of New Yorkers do not own cars, so we walk, and we like to walk. To me, a suburban life is death. Me and the Duchess, we need to walk. We like our walking. Right? And she's walking in heels. And I think today we're only going to do about 11,000 steps. Tomorrow we'll do something a little bit longer.
Literally just play.
As we get ready to pass over the, what is this here? The 84th Street Traverse. Can't wait to get lost in Central Park again. Yeah. You know, I gotta say, thanks to Jean-Claude and Christo, when I was a gatekeeper, I cannot get lost in Central Park anymore. And Activity 79 with a 10 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79. Thank you so much for the very generous 10 Swedish kronars. Thanks for joining today's 5 kronar club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big 10 Swedish krona super chat. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated there. Activity 79, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Exactly, that's why New Yorkers are a little slimmer than most of the people in the United States, because we could walk. Exactly. That was the one thing I hated about living in Florida for that 1 year. I had to drive everywhere, even though there was a supermarket about 200 yards behind our house. I had to drive almost 2 miles to get to it. Had to drive all the way down to the main road and back down and over again. It was annoying. Anyway. You're a game designer who needs to work. Throw you a bone? Okay. I mean, when I used to work behind a computer, I would ride my bike to work, to and from work. That's a 13-mile bike ride in each direction, so 26 miles I would do 5 days a week. As we now get ready to pass underneath the Glade Arch. Where in Florida did I live? Good to see you, Julie B. I lived in Kissimmee, Florida, just off of State Road 192. We were literally right next door to Disney. Disney's a lot of fun for about 2 weeks, and then it gets really boring. I mean, Pleasure Island was a lot of fun, but it got boring. Yeah, you need a car in Florida. That's why I hated it. That's why I hated living in Florida. Okay. Can't picture me in Florida. I didn't like it in Florida. New Yorkers are, of course, sharper-minded than the rest of the country because we walk everywhere. I agree, Ian. Yeah, no, Julie, I went crazy. My grandparents were going through a bit of a health issue, so I took care of them for a year. I sacrificed myself to take care of my grandparents for a year. But did not like it. When I went mad. I was so happy to come back to New York. But I got to experience the Millennium in Florida. Cried my eyes out watching the Millennium celebrations in New York. Want to live in New York for at least 2 months? Come on out. Get an Airbnb. Florida in August is a sauna. Absolutely. Ian, slowly but surely the East River area is becoming more like the Hudson River area. We are building new pathways and waterfront esplanades over there, so we're getting it. Eventually, you're going to be able to walk around the island of Manhattan without, having to deal with streets or anything like that. But here she is, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite statues in all of Central Park. Gonna go say hello to Alice of Alice in Wonderland fame. She's coming up right here. Here she is, a gift to the children of the city of New York, designed by Jose de Kreeft back in 1958. Let's say hi to Alice here really quick. Yes, there she is. She's holding court, as she always does. Ah, yes. Thanks to George Delacourt, we have our Alice in Wonderland statue. George Delacourt does play a role in the statue. He plays the role of the Mad Hatter. And there she is holding court, hanging on out. And don't let your kids climb all over this. Yeah, and there's nobody here. Let's for good luck, my love. For good luck. If you see George, Rub them on the nose. Oh, look at the Duchess. Wait, show off your outfit. You got to show off the outfit. Look, there's the Duchess. La da dee. You ought to be in pictures. You're wonderful to see. You ought to be in pictures. Let's go upstairs over here. All right. See, now you guys got to see the outfit. Good. Made everyone wait 52 minutes for that. Good. Good to see you there, Captain and the squad. Welcome to the Conservatory Water, better known as the Model Boat Pond. All quiet now. Used in the movie Stuart Little 2, this is where we have the yacht race. Right here. Isn't she beautiful? Yowza. There you go. See, look at that. Yowza. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Margot Robbie called. She wants the outfit, my love. Good to see you, Jeffrey Bowie. Welcome. Isn't she adorable in pink? Somebody really playing that song? Somebody's playing country music. Playing the song, just let your love flow like a mountain stream. Out of all the songs, why that one? I think that's Alabama. No boats. So they're gonna bring the storytelling hour back. Yay! Here's Hans Christian Andersen. Right here. Here's our good friend Hans. Isn't she beautiful, guys? Oh my God, it's still gushing over your outfit, my love. Here's Hans, right here. She's giving Ellie Woods vibes. She was Ellie Woods at the at Comic-Con, Adriana, or Elle Woods. She was Elle Woods at Comic-Con. But I don't know. Now we just need the dog. Rub Hans on the nose and pat the duck 3 times. And she looks good in any color. I'm a brisk walker, Dave K says. We're brisk walkers because we're New Yorkers. And to think the Duchess is doing this speed in heels. So, this is her gym today. Her gym time. Yeah, he's playing Alabama. Agent Hideaway. Oh my God, the Duchess already has done 11,000 steps today. My God. Coming up to the Loeb Boathouse. Need some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Uh-oh. What happened here? Did we lose comments? Let's see. Okay, we got that. Oh, I guess you guys are just so excited to watch us that you guys aren't commenting. All right, Loeb Boathouse, right across the street here. And this is where you get your boats. Let's see, we got comments. Yep, we have lost comments. Please stand by, everybody. I have lost comments on my end. Please stand by. I'm gonna do this. Hey, sitting by there, captain in the squad, first one in the room. Holding Joe Hernan, appreciate it. All right, Didn't lose too many people. That's good. Yeah, whenever I run low on memory on the phone here, sometimes forgets to hand off. But Michelle King, Nebul, CB Earth Day, John Lore, Easy Rider, Jerry, Neil, Coaster Kid, Colleen, Lisa UK Girl. There we go. Everybody coming back in. Oleg. Always a weird handoff that happens here, but look at that. You guys are still here. Thank you. Danke Shans. Danke. Still here, Darlene, Bat Lady. Figments, GM Chris. Good to see you, GM Chris. Welcome. Getting into the meat and potatoes of Central Park. Rouge Jones, Mark Freeman, E-Bike Mike. Going down the east side of the park today. We're now getting kind of into the middle of the park and the heart of Central Park. Didn't you lose your Miss Viking? Awesome. Central Park, one of the first places in the world. Oh wow, it's budding out. One of the first places in the world to use forced perspective. As we look towards the west, towards the lake here, you have the twin towers of the El Dorado apartments. Nadine Smith is still here, Joe Hernan. Look at this tree here, it's beginning to bud. The tree is completely confused, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not, who knows, it's completely confused. It's completely confused. Let's enter. Let's enter Bethesda Terrace and the Angel of the Waters Fountain. The Angel of the Waters Fountain, built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aqueduct System, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. This landscape was designed by Jacob Ray Mould in 1872. San Remo down there. Oh, they're the San Remo. Those buds threw me. Yes, they did. The San Remo apartments, not the El Dorado. Designed by Emery Roth. Oh, it's kind of nice here in the park today. It's like nobody in here. You can actually enjoy it today. Let's stand right about here. This is where John Wick sat in the movie. Right here underneath the angel. Angel of the Waters Fountain. References the Gospel of John, hand outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda. And of course, the fountain is turned off because it is winter time. I do not recommend people throwing coins in this fountain, Miss Viking. People do, but I wouldn't recommend throwing coins in this fountain. If you want to throw coins in a fountain, I actually recommend the fountain at Bryant Park. That one's still on. It freezes over because it's made of stone. This fountain is made of copper. We used to let it overflow and freeze up in the winter, thus completely destroying the fountain. In 2007, we completely rehabilitated this whole landscape here to its current glory. Isn't it beautiful? The Angel of the Waters Fountain. Let me see now. And I'm trying to think about, should we go to Strawberry Fields and work our way back east again? It's up to me. She's saying it's up to me. So let's go. Let's see Strawberry Fields. We'll go through the arcade next time we're here in the park. We'll skip the arcade today. Bethesda Arcade is right over there. But now let's go over this way here. Go over to Strawberry Fields. See if anyone's playing some music. Do a little loop over there, and then we'll cut across the park. It's only like 2 o'clock, so we gotta, our bus to go home will depart at roughly 8, I think it's 3:45, something like that, 3:42, something like that. So we got an hour to kill here in the park. And we need a coffee, the Duchess says. Okay. Good to see you, Deborah. The San Remo apartments luring over us. On the other side of the lake is the Ramble, the most wooded area here in the park. If you're a bird watcher, they're probably one of the best spots to go bird watching here in the park. Captain in the squad, that prompt does not work on my channel. Temp does not work on my channel. Yeah, Nebu, you went to some kind of mimosa festival? Let his father pick him up. I need to finish my mamofa, as the Real Housewives of Miami once said. Straight down the way is the Bow Bridge. Mary McHugh, welcome. Anthony asks, how do I know all these facts about Central Park? I'm a licensed New York City tour guide, Anthony. I have memorized this. This is my other office. Brooklyn Bridge is my office, but Central Park is a close second. But I am a licensed New York City tour guide. Yeah, it's exclamation weather is the only hashtag that works. And that is for the weather in Brooklyn, not here in Manhattan. But there you go. The twin towers of the majestic apartment buildings. Kind of Art Deco building straight down the way. How long have I been a tour guide? Full time, it's going to be 13 years this year. 13 years. 2012, I began tour guiding full time. 2003, I became a New York City greeter part-time. New York City greeter program, a great way to get tips and get a free Metro card for every month. Brian Davis, good to see you. Din Din out there in Trinidad, welcome. We are healthy, Easy Rider, yes. One of the benefits about walking all the time. Yeah, 40 degrees is like springtime. Yeah, once you get moving, it's like nice and warm. Coming up to Cherry Hill. Cherry Hill coming up. Wanted to get the picture of the pretty girl. You pretty girl. Take a picture of her. Bat lady, I appreciate that. It's fun being a tour guide. Basically a professional storyteller. Here's Cherry Hill. When this lower section of Central Park first opens up in 1858, this is where you park your carriage, and this is where you meet your friends to then walk and stroll the mall. So those horse carriages you see are historically accurate. Oh, that's pretty cool, Cliff. Keith, Central Park is beautiful, no matter what time of the year. This is the magic of the live stream, Keith. You know, we can come in here any time of the year, experience the park. And that's probably one of my joys of doing the live stream, is I could show it to you guys in winter and summer, when everything's blossoming. That's when I really love showing it off. All right, we're just gonna do a little loop here. We're gonna do a little loop of Strawberry Fields. We're gonna show you guys the Imagined Mosaic. And then we'll come back and we'll see Bethesda Terrace from the terrace. And then we'll walk down the mall. Appreciate that, Keith. Coming up on our right-hand side is State Senator Daniel Webster. Daniel Webster was a senator from the state of New Hampshire. He advocated for the unity of North and South during the Civil War. Liberty and union, now and forever, one and inseparable. Daniel Webster, right there. Ooh, look at this big. These are the kind of tours I dread. Young children and a whole gigantic flock of them. I always get nervous with groups like that. I'm sorry. Why did she walk straight towards us? What was... I know, I think we were invisible to her. My woman's in a bright pink and she decides to walk straight towards us. And then she shakes her head like, I can't believe this. Where was I supposed to go? Anyway, welcome to Strawberry Fields. We're now across the street from the Dakota Apartments where John and Yoko used to live. John Lennon unfortunately assassinated in front of the Dakota in December 1980. In 1983, Yoko Ono was able to acquire this section of Central Park and remold it in John Lennon's memory. Opens up officially as Strawberry Fields in New York City on John Lennon's 45th birthday, October 9th, 1985. "151 countries from all around the world recognize Strawberry Fields as an international peace garden. The Imagined Mosaic, a gift from the city of Naples in Italy to the city of New York. A simple black and white tiled mosaic that says Imagine. The black and white tiles are made from clay from Mount Vesuvius in Pompeii. And just behind those trees, straight ahead, the Dakota. Desi Des, good to see you. Somebody left some flowers there. That's cool. Shaky Dave, you got 8 inches of heavy wet snow in New Hampshire last night. Well, stay warm and dry, Shaky Dave. It's a little bit bumpy, we'll take our time. The Duchess is in her heels. Also, a little subtle thing about Strawberry Fields is that the land here is in the shape of a teardrop. The happiest squirrels in all of New York City are here in Central Park. And what was this, the squirrel census? It was like 3,000 squirrels here in the park. As we make our way south, as you see more and more people here in the park. The area below 72nd Street, probably the most crowded area in the park, but also it has the most features and landmarks. There you go, 2,373 squirrels. Jazz Dog, good to see you. Central Park is 843 acres large, or 341 hectares large. Brian Birch, good to see you. I appreciate that you appreciate Central Park today. But good to see you. Good to see you, Jazza. Good to see everybody, people. Genius in Math, welcome. Shaky Dave asks, what happened to all the snow in New York City? It rained the last few days. It's been very warm. So thus, a little thing called melting occurred. And it's all gone. We didn't get a lot of snow, Shaky Dave. We barely got over an inch. So, oh, we saw these guys on the other side of the park. See, don't they look happy? No, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Keep on going, keep on going. Keep on going. No hesitations. No, there wasn't that much snow, no. And we got like 1.7 inches of snow. Wow, I'm surprised he's able to drive that in here. It's our illegal Chinese scooter. Making our way across the park there. You're not allowed to drive those here in the park. They have been cracking down on the illegal Chinese scooters all around the city. I'm surprised he was able to get into the park. A place where they're cracking down on these unregistered scooters is right here in Central Park. Ladies and gentlemen, where Genius in Math lives, not one flake of snow. Wow. Yeah, I know places in the world without snow. All right. Yeah, fewer pedicabs too. Yeah. Whoa, you okay? Yeah. Fewer pedicabs too. Yeah, they've cracked down on the unlicensed pedicabs. You know what happened, Bagels and Walks? A couple of pedicabs got into some pretty bad accidents, with whether it be with cars or other pedestrians, and some people have sued and sued the city. So yeah, only licensed pedicabs like this guy are now operating here in the park. And some of those pedicab drivers are actually really good tour guides. So also a lot of the horse carriages are some really great tour guides. I'm doing great, Stefan. Good to see you. Yeah, it never rains or snows in LA. It never rains in Southern California. That's a song, right? That's a song, right? Making our way to Bethesda Terrace now. Once again, we're going to see the view now from the terrace. Some of the landmarks we have coming up besides Angel of the Waters is going to be Balto the sled dog, and then we're going to walk through the Central Park Zoo. But yeah, some pedicab drivers have been reckless in the recent months, so thus they've been cracking down on all the pedicab guys. Also here in the park in particular, the pedicabs have been setting up in places where it makes it a little tough to cross the street and whatnot. So they're kind of trying to clean that up too. Yeah, Mayor McHugh, we're going to get some more rain maybe on Thursday night. But Friday is looking particularly warm. And we could have some snow next weekend, but we're still way too early to call that. Dennis, yes, the Duchess did help rehabilitate my ankle. She cooked me a lovely chicken noodle soup, and she healed me with her miraculous powers there, Dennis. All right. Once again, here we are, the heart of Central Park. Bethesda Terrace. And our angel of the waters fountain. There she is. Keith, it's a little bit too early to call how much snow we're going to get. A little bit too early. But there's our angel once again. Isn't it pretty? Now I'm going to just say this right now. If the park wasn't so empty, the two vendors that you see off to the left and the right probably would not be there. So they would probably they're going to eventually get cleared up by the Central Park Conservancy folks, because they are not supposed to set up there. Well, there it is. Manhattan Island is 11.5 miles long from north to south and just 2.5 miles wide at its widest point at 14th Street. This is the halfway point between north and south. We're roughly 6.5 miles from the northern tip and the southern tip of Manhattan Island. So this is almost the very center of Manhattan Island. This right here, a little skylight here for Bethesda Arcade. If you saw one of the Avengers movies, that's where Loki teleports from. Is right there. Guys are getting a proper Central Park tour today. As we have the horses pass on through, we're going to now walk down the only straight pathway in all of Central Park, which is the mall. And see, look, see, they had to put the sign here. They had to put the sign here. Pedicab parking and solicitation are prohibited at this location. You see, because the pedicabs were blocking that entranceway right there. Joe Hernan asks, do I know if Tavern on the Green is still open? Yes, it is. Tavern on the Green is open. We're skipping Tavern on the Green today. That's just to the west of us on the other side of the Sheep's Meadow. So that's going to be off in this direction to our right-hand side. But yes, it's still open. Has new management, Tavern on the Green. So actually much more reasonable prices. I recommend the takeout window at Tavern on the Green. They have a lot of nice stuff. A killer cup of coffee. And nice sandwiches. So check it out. But welcome to the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. This is the mall. When Central Park opens up in 1858, this is where the opening ceremonies kind of happen. You have a procession of people, politicians, all make their way into the park. A big misconception that a lot of people say is that the mall is the width to allow horse carriages to go up and down and turn around. Horses and carriages never promenaded along this pathway. Horse carriages parked on a wider path just off to our right-hand side, that's in between the mall and the Sheep's Meadow. What you're looking at here is one of the largest collections of great American elm trees outside of Washington, D.C. There's roughly 400 great American elm trees in this grove alone. You could find around 3,000 elm trees across all of Central Park. The second and third planting of most of these trees, these are a very highly bug-resistant strain of the great American elm, unique to Central Park. Enjoy Nantucket. Good to see you. Welcome. January 29, 2024. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon. We're going to walk down the mall for a little bit before we hang the left-hand turn. Balto the sled dog coming up next. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. Tomorrow we'll have some more fun in the evening time. I think I'm going to be on a little bit later on tomorrow. Maybe around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be on tomorrow. We'll watch a sunset, and then we'll experience this really cool art piece in Lower Manhattan. We have to see it after the sun sets because it's It utilizes light. So we have a cool art piece to check out tomorrow. So join me tomorrow in the evening. And before anybody asks, no, we're not going to Times Square. Sorry, Virginia. We're not going to Times Square today. No, Virginia. No, we're not going to Times Square. And Dennis Reynolds. Whoa, Dennis Reynolds with a $10 super chat. Dennis, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. My love, he says, it's for you. It's for you, my love. It's for you. There you go. She says thank you. Thank you so much, Dennis. With a big $10 super chat. Thank you so much there. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. All right, we're departing from the mall. We're now heading over, and we're going to go see Balto the sled dog. Coming up next. Yeah, I'm not that guy who goes to Times Square every single day. When you visit, you're definitely not going to go to Times Square. It's a smart move. Smart move, Mary. You're not missing much. I mean, it's very overrated. Unless you're going to a Broadway show, there's literally no reason to go to Times Square. Unless you want to see people and like teenagers act a fool, it's fine. And scary costume characters. That's right, my love. We are a cute couple. Thank you so much, Karen. You got to see her. That's right, Dennis. There you go. Good to see you there, L. Simmons. Looking forward to visiting soon. Absolutely. Yeah, actual New Yorkers don't go to Times Square. We tend to avoid it. As we pass underneath the Willowdale Arch, all the creators and engineers of Central Park took a photo right here as we walk underneath this arch here.
I don't know, like, out of everyone I've met ever, but like, I don't know, he gives a...
No Petri dish. Nay, nay, nay. Nay, nay, nay. No Petri dish. Ah, yes. To the indomitable spirits of the sled dog, here it is. Here is Balto the sled dog. In the winter of 1925, Balto the sled dog saved 220 children's lives in the city of Nome, Alaska. He was the final dog of a 32 sled dog team that delivered the antidote to diphtheria to the children of Nome, Alaska. You can say that this story kind of went viral for its day. Balto was very highly revered, and 10 months after he saved those children's lives, they had this statue commissioned for him. But there he is. Balto the sled dog. Let's continue on. Tell you, all the cool dogs live here and hang out here in Central Park. And Karina, what's that? And whoa. And Karina Parks with a $10 super chat. Karina, thank you so much for the big 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 5-pound club 2 times today. Much appreciated. With a big 10-pound super chat. Karina, that is much appreciated. Thank you so much. I will go buy the Duchess a coffee now for embarrassing her, like the naughty boy that I am, but she don't mind. But Karina, she's a little shy, Karina. But Karina, thank you so much for the big 10-pound super chat. And Ramona A with a $20 super chat. Ramona, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for joining today's Clickety Clack Fund 4 times today. You want to show off the boots? We'll show off the boots just for Ramona. There you go. There you go, Ramona. $20 for the Clickety Clack Fund. Thank you so much for joining today's Clickety Clack Fund 4 times today. Much, much, much. We will get a coffee. Thank you so much, Ramona and Karina, for your very generous super checks. And Ramona, thank you so much. Much, much, much appreciated, guys. Much, much, much appreciated. Oh my goodness, you guys are being awfully kind. Ethan G asks, do I watch the NFL Super Bowl? I watched the Puppy Bowl. Me and the Duchess watched the Puppy Bowl. And no, our coffee's not going to cost more than that because we have Dunkin' Rewards. So we're going to get our $2 medium coffees once we finish the live stream. If you have the app, everyone, you get your medium coffee for $2 every single day. Don't you love the boots, Karen? Me too. Because those boots were made for walking. I know, I'm surprised it didn't get dirty either. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. And Mary McHugh with a $10 super chat. Mary, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Mary, much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. And I will buy myself a coffee too. And Meryl Yazla with a $5 super chat. Meryl, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club, or $5 torpedo fund. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Oh my goodness, thank you so much there, Mary, and Meryl, and Ramona, and Karina. Thank you. So I know I got to bring the Duchess out more often. We get all these super chats. What I tell you, my love, this jacket is money in the bank. This jacket is money in the bank. It distracts the humans around us, and it's money in the bank. But thank you all so much with all these generous super chats. Thank you guys so much. It is much, much, much appreciated. And Virginia Wedlake with a $10 super chat. Virginia, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated, Virginia. Thanks for sponsoring the live stream. You guys are being awfully kind. Thank you so much there, Virginia. Thank you so, so very much. Y'all are killing it today. And isn't the hat lovely? Isn't she lovely? Oh, yes, the hat is lovely, the boots are lovely, the jacket is lovely. It's all lovely, guys. And I get to go home with that, so I am blessed. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's live stream. As we pass underneath the Delacorte clock, we're entering now the Central Park Zoo. And Bat Lady, they still do have the seals. Let's see if we can see them. Oh, do we have a squirrel? They're feeding, ooh, the infamous black squirrel over there. She is working her magic mo-cat. We got to get some nuts. Ooh, look at the cardinal. Ooh, look at the cardinal. Can you guys see the cardinal? Ooh. We don't see this very often. Look at that, guys. Look how pretty. Aww, the Duchess is working her magic. She's doing the la 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 la. And all the birds and the squirrels come flocking to her. And I'd say the squirrels here in Central Park are like so used to people. See, they come right up to you. Ooh. Let's see if we can see the seals. So Joe, oh, he jumped up on her leg. The squirrel jumped up on her leg. Oh my God. So if you want to super chat, there's a little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat box. If not, go over to paypal.com/DutchMoz and you could make a direct donation over there. It is all much, much, much appreciated. There you go. The state bird of North Carolina is the cardinal. The only Central Park kid and I like a celeb. Absolutely. It's all fun until you get bit. If you get bit, you get bit. It's fine. The squirrels are fine, kids. All right. I don't know if we see any. There you go. Can you guys see the seals? There they go. Hey, he's waving to us. See, look at that. Just waved at us. There go the seals. Mary, I am always impressed that the Duchess could do this many steps in heels. I'm always impressed by that. But she's a runner. So every day she goes to the gym. You did what, 98 floors, right, yesterday? She did 98 floors on the Stairmaster in 20 minutes. So that means she climbed up to the edge in Hudson Yards in 20 minutes. So the Duchess is a mathematician in athletic abilities. As we slowly begin to make our way out of the park. But that's why Ramona donated to the Clickety Clack Fund, to see the graphic and to pay homage to the beautiful white boots that are getting us through our steps today. The Duchess she swam in this year's polar bear swim on New Year's, but she wants to be a real polar bear. But she has to do 12 swims in one winter season. But she's already sponsored. She knows all the cool polar bears already, so eventually. Good to see you, Lumidia Martins. Welcome to New York City. I think you're speaking Portuguese. Can't read Portuguese, but good to see you. And Darlene, celebrating 10 months of continued membership at Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much, Darlene, for being a member of the channel for the last 10 months. Thanks to you and all the other channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. The more members we get, the closer I get to my goal. If we get 1,000 channel members, and we're almost there, but if we get 1,000 channel members, I'm able to do YouTube full time. We get 2,000 channel members, and I begin to travel full time for the channel. So think about becoming a member of the channel. I only have one tier, so only $5 tiers. So, yes indeed, ABX girl. Everyone's feeding squirrels today. And Bagels and Walks celebrating 9 months of membership to Dutch Moz Plus. The Duchess wants to play with squirrels. Aw. I know, I'm teasing. I feel bad I don't have food for you. I know, buddy. I know. I tease you just to get a picture. I know. I feel bad now.
It's okay.
You already had one? All right. There you go. Isn't that cute, Adriana? Did you get your Instagram, my love? All right. My love got her Instagram. I know. They're always hungry this time of year because it's cold. But they're hungry all the time, so. But sounds like our tourist friend there already fed the squirrel, so. We're going to do a squirrel cam one of these days. I'm going to get some squirrel food, and we'll just feed squirrels one day here in the park. Ooh, the Pakistani flag is across the street, my love. I wonder if Boo Boo and Doo Doo are in there. Me and the Duchess speak to each other in boo boo and doo doo memes. So when I see Pakistan, I now think of boo boo and doo doo. Anyway, it's a Pakistani flag.
No, they had a holiday.
Oh, did they have a holiday? Was there a holiday in Pakistan, people? All right. Coming back into reality. Coming back into the realities of our reality. We are here at Grand Army Plaza. And this is the corner right here where Kevin in Home Alone 2 pinches the woman's behind and he goes, he did it. Remember, it happened right here in this corner. Right here on this corner. And bloody hell, and Darlene with a $20 super chat. Darlene, thank you so much. What the heck, 2 times membership? I appreciate that, Darlene. Darlene, thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. And Adam Sailors with a $5 super chat. Adam, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a big $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Adam, thank you so much. Darlene, thank you so much for the big $20. And thank you so much for being a member of the channel. Much, 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 much appreciated. Y'all are knocking it out of the ballpark today. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying today's Central Park tour. As we now wind it down. Wow, we got 400 people in here now, son. Should we go to Rockefeller? The Duchess says let's go to Rockefeller, so to Rockefeller Center. Oh, we can get coffee over there too. So to Rockefeller Center we go, people. We're going to Rockefeller. Let's do it. We got 400 people up in here. Oh, we almost had 400 people up in here. Let's go to Rockefeller. Let's go down 5th Avenue. To our right-hand side is the Plaza Hotel. It's right there. Right? How can we say no, right? And Brian Davis celebrating 2 years of membership to Dutch Moz Plus. I will keep going. No doubt, Brian. I will keep it going. Right? It's nice out, right? We warmed up nice. We're good. Oh, we could also check out the Nintendo store and see if they have any new Pokemon. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are being awfully kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys so much. Glad you guys enjoy the walks. Let's continue on. We're going now south along 5th Avenue. Maybe we'll see little Ganzavort the dog shopping with Mama. Ganzavort wants to go to Bergdorf Goodman today. And maybe later he'll go to Louis Vuitton. Leela Sorensen celebrating 24 months of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much here, Leela. It's 2:50. We still got like 40 minutes to kill, so yeah, we got time until we catch our bus. And founding a mother, yes indeed. Now let's be careful going down this little curb here. I gotta say, the holiday windows this past holiday season were kind of underwhelming. Right? Macy's was nice. Saks Fifth Avenue was good. But yeah, Louis Vuitton, that's right. Can I buy a futon here? I'm looking for a Louis Vuitton. Ooh, okay. They have a new sticker on the front of the building.
Overall,
That looks interesting. Hey, it's like meh, right? It's like meh. As we approach 57th Street, also known as Billionaires Row, there's an X28 Express bus. Oh, it is going to Seagate. Ooh, that's the first Seagate bus. Oh shit, we just missed the first Seagate bus, but whatever. We'll take you guys to Rockefeller. and we'll scream, "What happened to the tree?" Look, that's our bus right there. See that, John Law? Your old stomping grounds. The X28 Express bus. Right? It is early, right? It's only 2 o'clock. No better place than New York for Christmas. Absolutely. All right. They have all the barricades set up here. I know, you would have picked me up, right, John, from the middle of the street. John would have pulled over in the middle of the intersection and picked us up, my love. He would have said, "Fuck that shit, you're coming home now." "56th Street." Right, John? Yeah, John would have just pulled over in the middle of the intersection. Ah, darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. 5th Avenue, everyone. New York is where I'd rather be. I know, you would have been fired for that. I know, John. It was a different time when you worked. It was a different time, John, when you worked at the MTA. Yeah, we just passed the original Harry Winston location. They've moved a block further south because of Trump Tower and its notoriety. It kind of took a hit in the business. All the businesses along 56th Street between Madison and 6th Avenue kind of took a hit. But Harry Winston, probably one of the more famous stores that had to relocate. They're just down the block here. They're on this corner across the street. The jewelry shop of Harry Winston, where I'm going to buy my darling some diamonds later. Darling, gonna buy you diamonds. 55th Street and the Peninsula Hotel right here. Oh, it's in a Superman costume. The St. Regis Hotel right across the street over there. Another famed historic place. As we continue to go south along 5th Avenue, all right, kids, we're continuing south along 5th Avenue. I thought the baby in the stroller was a dog. I was like, that dog looks different. It's a baby. It's a human baby. People put human babies in strollers. Oh my God. Oh, they really want to be on the TikTok. We're not on TikTok though. We're not on TikTok. Yeah, Tiffany and Company moved into Nike Town, which was pretty cool. But Nike Town, the building that Nike Town used to be, it still has all the things that made Nike Town what it was. Les Noset Kia Ora. But if you can afford it, I highly recommend checking out the Blue Box Cafe. Yeah, just get a dessert and a coffee, and you could have lunch or brunch at Tiffany's. All right, 54th Street. Merrill, you're more than welcome for the tour. You're famous. You're famous, my love. Oh my God, you're YouTube famous. So Swarovski Crystal store is right across the way. There's also a Swarovski crystal inside Rockefeller Center. Say what? Were they taking pictures of me? I'm famous. Don't you know who I am? I'm that guy. I was a Nickelodeon star back in the day. I used to work with Amanda Bynes before she lost her mind. And I worked with the Keenan and Kel. Remember that guy? And Andy Milanakis. Remember that kid? He live streams. So why did Tiffany... So Tiffany's expanded, CareMax. So Tiffany took over the old Nike Town location, but they still have their flagship location on 5th Avenue. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, like I'm in various Disney movies. That's right. Using my wacky voices, people. Using my wacky voices. Tip of the hat to the Duchess. That's right. Everyone's looking at the Duchess too. Like, who is she? Oh, here we go. Here's a nice accident. That's a nice accident waiting almost happened. You gonna make the turn? Wait, no. This bike is gonna come. As everyone comes down 5th Avenue. But that building's gonna go up fast. Wow. Little tip of the hat to the Duchess. All right. Let's see how we're gonna navigate this, yeah? Yeah, why is she with him? Is she really going out with him? Good to see you, Amber. I will keep up the good show there, Amber. Thanks for tuning on in. We're making our way south along 5th Avenue. 52nd Street coming up next, and across the way, the House of Cartier is right across the way. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Welcome. Boathouse de Brazil. I am a lucky guy. Yes, indeed. Oh, I hear the bells of St. Patrick's Cathedral. As we're now in front of the Nike store. We're in front of the Nike store.
Hey, you like black people?
Is that the new thing now? They're saying if we like black people? Don't they know what neighborhood we live in? Don't they know? Don't they know? Me and the Duchess live in the hood. In our neighborhood, the squirrels go like, what are you looking at? The squirrels and the seagulls go, what are you looking at? What do you want? A lowly pigeon walking with the rest of us. And who the hell has a CD player? They're giving out CDs. Right? Right? Give me the download link. Right? Can you just airdrop it? Right? Right? Give you a penny. I want to hear your rap. Anyway. You know it's a blank CD, guys. Come on. You guys know it's a blank CD. Anyway, Atlas holding up the weight of the universe on his shoulders. Yeah, they're still taking it down. Yeah, the Saks Fifth Avenue Christmas display is still in flux. I still don't understand what the Zodiac meant. Good to see you there, ICU Adventures. Zaleski, good to see you. CDs are making a comeback? No, vinyl records are making a comeback. Were they AOL CDs? I could be on AOL for 30 minutes, my love. Oh my God, the vortex is like empty. They should airdrop it. Exactly, Meryl. If they're real artists, they would airdrop it. They would have the ability to airdrop their terrible rhymes. Yeah. Yeah. You'd rather have an LP. Me too. For all you kids, what's an LP? A long play record. Oh, this fucking guy here. This guy thinks he's Jack Palance or something like that. What happens when gas is $9 a gallon? Will he be driving that stupidly? Anyway. Let's come over here. Let's see the Saks Fifth Avenue display. Oh. There it is. It's in the middle of coming down. And now we're going to turn, look down the promenade. I got a picture of you. Nice. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you heard me. Took a picture of you, my love. Yeah, I know. Very brazen. What happened to the Christmas tree? There it is, people. The one, the only Rockefeller Center. Right here. And I think this is where we're going to end it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lord. What a fun afternoon it has been of sightseeing in the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. Is it your first time watching this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Miles Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Miles. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. We'll be live tomorrow afternoon in the evening, and we're going to check out some really cool art and do this, that, and the other thing. But from Rockefeller Center, this is Dutch Miles and the Duchess signing off. Have a fabulous New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good evening and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.